Okay, multiplying. When you're multiplying, there's lots of approaches you could use. I tend to sort of focus on the box method because it makes it nice and simple. So with the box method, we are partitioning the numbers into like hundreds, tens, and units in this case here. So that'll be 100, 70, and 2. And then, of course, 30 and 4 partitioned into its tens and units. Okay? And then we can focus on each box, each multiplication, which becomes really simple. Okay? So in this box here, you've got to look above and to the left. So you've got 30 times 100. Well, 3 times 1 is 3, and then add the zeros. Here, 70 times 30. Well, 3 times 7 is 21. Add the 2 zeros. Here, you've got 2 above 30 there. So 2 times 30 is 60. Here, you've got 400, because it's 100 on the top, 4 here. Here, you've got 70 and 4. So 4 times 7 is 28. Add the 0. And here at the end, it's 8, isn't it? Because you've got 2 there and 4 there. You need to add them up then. So line them up. Try to go from largest to smallest. Units adds up to 8. Tens adds up to 14, so that's 4 carry 1. That adds up to 7, plus the 1 is 8, and then you've got 5 there. 5, 8, 4, 8. When it comes to multiplying with decimals, okay, what you can do is just ignore the decimal point and just do 8 times 9. So 8 times 9 is 72. But then realise there is a decimal place, there is one decimal place, so there needs to be 1 in the answer, so we put a point there. Same goes with this, ignore the decimal point, and in fact we could just do 30 then times 7, okay, 30 times 7, which would be 210. Alright, 30 times 7 is 210, ignoring the decimal point. And then let's have a look how many decimal places we've got here. We've got 2 here, so there needs to be 2 in the answer. So 1, 2 here, so there'll be 2.10. Now 2.10 we can actually write then as 2.1, right? We don't actually need the 0 in at the end. Okay. So then if we look at the next one, alright, we've got 0.4 times 0.2. Well, 4 times 2 is 8. Ignoring the decimal point. But then you have got 2 decimal places. There needs to be 2 in the answer. You've got the 8 there. So because we need 2 decimal places, we'll have 0, 8. And point goes there. 6.3 times 7.6. Okay, so again, right, you can use the box method. And again, think of this as 63 times 76, right? Ignore decimal points. So you write 60 and 3 here, 70 and 6 here. So in this box then, 7 times 6 is 42, add the 2 zeros. Here, 3 times 7 is 21, add the 0. 6 times 60 is 360, and then 6 times 3 is 18. So add them up. So you have 8 in the units, 8 in the tens, 7 in the hundreds, and then 4 there. 4788. Now going back to this question then, because you've got 2 decimal places, our overall answer then will be 47.88. Okay, so 2 in the answer.